Never in the history of the world have the merchants of obscenity had available to them the modern facilities for disseminating this filth. Disseminating this filth. The onslaught of the communist masters of deceit.
Pinko, Commie, Slutz. Pinko, Commie, Slutz. Pinko, Commie, Slutz. Pinko, Commie, Slutz.
Hey, Marlo's here. I don't know if Steve's even ready. Is Steve here? Oh,
I'm here.
shit, yeah. We're all here.
Who's ready for a convention?
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
We're in competition with it right now.
Yeah. Well, no, because we're not live, so we're not.
Let's pretend we are, okay?
No. Like, are we a call-in show? I don't get that.
Yeah, we're transitioning to a call-in show.
We're a call-in show now.
Landlines only, though.
Yeah.
I have my headphones with like a little like microphone for the
Your voice?
yeah, but like with the like little microphone that comes out and is in front, so it's like
Headset?
Headset?
yeah, headset.
So we call that in the gamer community?
Yeah, I got one of those rocking right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Wow.
Did you borrow it from your Twitch streaming brother, Steven?
Listen, now he's moved on to YouTube. So
Oh, did they offer him a better sponsorship package?
he's working his way towards a sponsorship package.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to shit on your brother's burgeoning streamer career.
Listen, he's one of the 10 people that listens to this, so you best not come for the king.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Richie, you're very good at FIFA.
Pinko Commie Slutz, welcome. We officially endorse your brother as a streamer, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could work for or against him.
And in doing
So-
so, we're endorsing Manchester United.
This show is now sponsored by Richard Klutz Streaming.
Who was the thing that was going to sponsor us?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, it sounded like it was like a bot or some bullshit. Funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't like them terms and conditions. So, you know.
I mean,
I don't
I could
want
look at that as an attorney.
Oh yeah, I wasn't I wasn't taking it at all seriously.
Guys, we're going to be opening ourselves up to the communists who take money and profit and sponsorships.
We are very
line
far
of
away
attack.
from that point. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We're right in the middle of the Democratic National Convention. We are not there.
We're
throwing
there.
Molotov cocktails as planned.
We're there.
Yeah, no,
so-
honestly, with the speaker lineup, the pandemic's the best fucking thing that could have happened for them. Like, good for
It's unbelievable.
yeah, good for the Dems. Like, I was actually thinking about this. I have two possible QAnon conspiracy theories. The reach would
Hell yeah.
simply be that the Dems realize that in order to make Joe Biden their nominee, they'd have to deal with all the problems of Joe Biden. And so they engineered a plague to do that, because it really does solve all the issues they could have had. And the other one, I don't know if this is a thing because I just made it up, but it should be a thing. Why didn't Joe Biden kill his family members?
Oh.
I mean, like, they keep dying. And I don't know, like, maybe,
it's
like, couldn't, like, Trump just hint at that? Like, it'd be so easy for him to do that.
Yeah, I can't wait for Trump to be like,
You know, his wife
I
and
can't wait
kid
for Trump
died,
to
then
be
his
like-
other kid died. Ooh, or maybe, like,
at what point do you ask yourself, is it you?
yeah, no, I mean, look, I mean, people are saying things, I don't know.
A lot of people.
Many people are, you know, they're wondering. You know, I don't know. I don't know. We'd have to come up with like a reason. Personally, I do have a fan theory already, which is based on a popular OJ conspiracy.
Ooh.
Which is that Hunter is actually doing it. Joe Biden is covering it up.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe for the inheritance or like sweet Ukraine oil jobs, like could be anything. But like I mean, yeah, he has had multiple. Like Donald Trump implied that like Ted Cruz's dad killed Kennedy, and that's completely out of left field. Like there's you don't need just make it up, like do it, and maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe
he did.
That's something we endorse. Ted Cruz's father
killed Kennedy.
Killing Kennedy.
Like maybe he gave his kid cancer. Maybe he caused that car to crash. I don't fucking know. Like he did a Diana and like a polonium attack.
See, that's the October surprise, actually.
Ted Cruz's dad is the one who botched that one Kennedy's lobotomy. Rosemary. She never.
Oh yeah. I know Rosemary.
In the conspiracy
we're now just depressed. I don't know. Fuck. That lady got fucked by like history and stuff, and like her plutocratic fucking family.
Well, do I have bad news for you about a lot of women?
Yeah, but she was rich, and I know her last name. They should make a movie out of her if they haven't already.
Yeah, but who's going to play her?
I don't fucking care.
Now I'm imagining One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest
Page,
plus JFK. JFK plus One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, more like Grey Gardens meets One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest because it deals with the women who got fucked over by the Kennedys. But yeah, absolutely. That could work. Yeah, both this movie idea and just tie something to QAnon. I don't fucking know. Could QAnon make it up? Is he still posting?
Yeah, all the time, every day. I don't know. I don't wait on it to post, but
I have a question, guys.
What?
If you were to have a convention, who would you invite? Or what performers would you have?
Oh, well, Tom Petty's dead.
What about the ghost of Tom Petty?
That just seems disrespectful. I feel like Tom Petty wouldn't be into that. That man, like, fought very hard against record companies and them pricing his albums at, like, $9 or whatever the fuck it was that pissed him off.
Well, what about his literal corporeal spirit brought back here to do one thing and one thing only, play your convention?
You know, this is a thing I should actually know, but do the Heartbreakers tour without Tom Petty?
I don't think so. Crazy.
I wouldn't think, but also, what the fuck else is Mike Campbell doing?
What about you, Bunny?
Well, I mean, I'd really like, if I were having a convention, I'd really like it if it was where Rihanna finally released new music.
Okay, it does come up as a suggested Google search. Let's see.
So Rihanna would be there?
Yeah.
Oh.
I asked Ariel, and her first reaction was ICP, and then it just went a little bit rap rocky from there.
Like Korn or like...
Yeah. Fred Durst, but then I was like, Fred Durst doing The Who?
So there is a 2018 story where, in fact, there was Mike Campbell and the Heartbreakers. Oh, no, never mind. That's just the title. Mike Campbell on the Heartbreakers, quote, will play again someday. So who the fuck knows? Probably not.
Well, yeah, who knows now?
Oh, yeah, no, they played a show in April of 2018. Oh.
What?
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
And I mean, you would get a Juggalo crowd.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty good crowd.
Yeah,
It'd be a good
it would
time,
actually work to disperse any, like, protests, because, like, it could just be blamed on Juggalos being Juggalos. Like, oh, they weren't actually protesting my nominee or, like, the government or whatever. They were just, like, having a good time in the parking lot.
Yeah, they're just having a...
Yeah, like, whatever. Like, you couldn't tell the difference. Like...
Fago
give out free fucking Fago. So, like, naturally, even if, like, leftists do show up to protest, they'll naturally go for the Faygo and spray that everywhere. It'll just look like the parking lot at the Susquehanna Bank Center when the ICP plays.
I mean, that's good. I do want to say when back in February, when I went to Canvas for Bernie Sanders, we were yucking it up, joking about going to the convention and like breaking shit if it was, not going to go our way.
Yeah, there's a strong possibility I'd be there.
LOL.
No, I already had living situation set up. Yeah.
I downloaded the Anarchist Cookbook. Oh boy.
No, that's fucking actually.
I had my friend Pete who lives in Milwaukee. Hey Pete, you're also one of the 10 people listening right now. Shout out to Milwaukee.
And now, I mean,
but Rihanna though.
Well, she did this week. She tweeted, if you don't know, Rihanna has not put out new music in a very long time. And anytime she posts anything, immediately is swarmed with a million. Where's the album? Where's the album? So she did tweet this week her spray painting a wall like fuck Trump, and then the hashtag she used was 81 days, and immediately people were like, "What's happening in 81 days?" And she meant the election.
Yeah.
And and I said the best you're gonna get out of me to get out the vote is to perpetuate a rumor that Rihanna has an album that she will release only if Trump loses the election.
See, I am imagining Rihanna doing a Democratic big tent under my umbrella, Ella.
Yeah, definitely.
I could see me working out a deal with Billy Corgan, but it'd have to be very negotiated to like only do his old shit. But like at the same time, I will gladly court insane people for him. Yeah,
he would never do it.
No, like I'll like assure him that I will appeal to the crazy person better.
So my idea was a little bit more conceptual. It's Titanic themed. Like the party going down.
You asked me like
the prom theme it starts with my
Under the Sea.
Yeah.
Okay, my first guest idea was recreating the people playing as the Titanic sank, and then having the stage tip ever so much.
I mean, I don't mean to like say Rick and Morty did it, but
wait.
Yeah, there was that whole episode where they went to that thing that was like a Titanic fantasy theme park or whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah, but this is all a metaphor for the sinking Democratic Party.
Sure, I guess. And in Rick and Morty, I'm pretty sure it represented their marriage. So, like,
Well, I don't know if you knew this, Marla, but a lot of people refer to exactly that specific aspect of the Titanic movie a lot.
Well, yeah, sure. I guess, yeah. In many ways,
I feel like this,
on it, but
I feel like the central performer would be Celine Dion then.
Yeah.
I like it. We both got non-American headliners.
Yes.
So on brand. Okay. I'm surprised.
Just like
the D.N.C.
Just like the vice president.
Yeah. I'm surprised the D.N.C. Didn't try to get, just get the cast of Hamilton to cut them a track and get out the vote.
What was that embarrassing one? Or there was some music video that they played that was
with Billy Porter.
Oh yeah, it looked like a Tim and Eric bit.
Yeah.
It like had that kind of 70s to early 80s like video effect shit.
Yeah, kind of.
And like just bad green screen. Yeah, like it seems experimental. I didn't watch it, but my feed completely filled up with it at exactly the same time.
For what it's worth, I didn't think it was as bad as everyone else did.
I mean, I'll say watching it go without sound, it looks absurd.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah, no, it looks like that Rush video.
Yeah, that Rush video is the best Rush video.
No,
time stands still.
We don't need to say which Rush video we mean when we say that Rush video to each other, Steven. It's a thing we can share.
Listen, there are many people who are listening who could confuse it for another Rush video where they wear kimonos.
Oh, yeah, no, that one's dumb. When you said that, I actually was... When you said another Rush video, for some reason, I was picturing Guns N' Roses' November Rain. That video.
I mean, the greatest.
Yeah, no, where he swims with the fucking dolphin.
No, that is the Estranged music video.
Yeah, no.
The November Rain music video is where he's at the wedding with Stephanie Seymour, and then they cut the cake, and then something happens, and then the cake is on the floor, and rain is coming down. That's what happens. November Rain happened.
Yeah. Okay, I meant the other one with the dolphins. Anyway.
Yeah.
Where were we?
The convention and how Kamala Harris is not from this country.
Yeah, I guess she's getting a...
We never talked about her.
I know.
Yeah,
I think, did we record? We recorded before we knew, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so sweet announcement, all listener. I win the bet. Kamala Harris is the official vice presidential pick for Joe Biden. So that's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing.
You guys, I mean,
like, I thought it would be, but in the same energy that I think Joe Biden's probably just gonna win. And, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a sign that, like, something boring's happened, so something boring is going to continue to happen. Like, say what you will about Tim Kaine. You had no idea who Tim Kaine was. Mm-hmm. Like, it was at least someone new, something different. And then you're like, oh, he's, like, a white Catholic. Okay. But, like, yeah. I mean, who the fuck knew who Tim Kaine was beforehand? No one saw that coming. But this was like everyone saw it coming, and like it was just statistically most likely. And you know, I remember before Trump won, I'm pretty sure didn't the Cubs win the World Series for the first time that year?
Was it that?
Yeah, I feel like that happened then. I don't know. I could be wrong. I just remember a weird sporting event happening and me going to a coworker. I'm like, oh, that's wacky, and he's just like, so would Trump winning? I'm like, all right, calm down, dude. And then that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Cubs won in 2016.
Yeah, and now we don't have sports, so we don't even have that to, like, cast the spell.
So everything is boring, so the boring thing's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the boring thing is Trump winning.
No. The boring thing is Joe Biden winning, because then everyone's version of fucking reality will be back in line with things that at least on the meta level they care about, and no one's gonna care anymore. And it's just gonna peter out and be the same thing but worse until we all die. I don't know.
Well, if the convention's any indication, the Democrats think they're the Republican Party from 1996.
2004.
Yeah, it's Cindy
McCain. 2008. Like.
No. They think they're the Republican Party from 2000.
Yeah, I'm saying...
Or 1996.
I'm saying they think they're the Republican Party from 2008. Like, I don't even think you have to dip back that far in time. Or 2012 even.
Well, no, I would even say the Democratic Party from 2004. They're running John Kerry.
Yeah, but they're also running, like...
against a tyrannical warmonger who it can never get worse in
campaigns. So like, and they've become that. They've become the Republicans from 2004.
I'm aware of that. Just they're running that platform, but with the same energy as John Kerry.
Okay, I see. So you're basically saying they're
they're
ideologically 2000, let's say 12 even Republicans.
Yep.
And but like with the competency level of pre-Obama post-Clinton Democrats.
Yes.
Okay.
They're running the safe, boring old guy who's going to return stability to an out-of-control Republican Party that is just going crazy and going to be the end of the world and, vote or die.
Story of all time, because, like, at the end of the fucking day, like, they're not going to defend their own platform to anyone. It's always just been like, well, we need to stop the Republicans.
Well, no, they don't. It's completely substanceless. Yeah. They're not going to run on any substance. And they didn't run on any substance in 2004 either.
Right. I mean, and case in point.
And they lost. Case in
point, Colin Powell is now speaking this time around. Yeah, I mean.
Right now?
Well, I'm not right now, but wasn't it tomorrow, I think? Or was it tonight?
Yeah, how many Republicans are speaking at the Democratic National Convention?
I mean, yeah, there's Powell, there's Kasich, there's...
Christine Todd Whitman.
And I do have to say...
Oh, yeah, Christy Whitman. Yeah, fuck.
We don't have shit on... It's just like... The parties are playing two completely different games because the Democrats are pulling out all of these Republican speakers trying to show like how sensible, how like whatever we are in comparison to Trump, blah, blah, blah. The RNC is straight up having the St. Louis gun couple speak at the convention.
It's so awesome.
It's fucking rock and roll, man. It's like
again, they're gonna win. Like the Democrats are playing the safe, like stick close to what you know and hope that like the suburbs come out for you, and the Republicans are like just as many fascists as possible.
Yeah, I don't. It feels like they could lose.
I do think Trump has lost the pulse of his base. I think because I see a lot of people sort of just make a pit stop in QAnon and shit like that more than I see people, there's a few people, of course, who are the worst, who are completely invested. But as the extremes of his base go, I don't think Trump has a hold on them the same way, with the same energy that was happening last time around.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of built-in Biden shit like there is Clinton shit.
Yeah. Oh God. And that's been fun today. The discourse, the Bill Clinton discourse, and people acting like talking about Bill Clinton by any reasonable measure, at least being somebody to go, about his dealings with Epstein, etc. People act like saying that is somehow trying to like ruin the Democrats, and I'm like, you're doing it to yourselves. It's an inside job. The call is kind of, why does Bill Clinton need to talk?
I mean, they don't need the built-in shit from the Clintons. They're just handing it to them. Like, that's all they need to do is just have a bunch of the Obama-era lackeys and traitorous Republicans to march out and say, look, these people fucked you over 12 years ago, and they'll do it again. Don't vote for them.
With Clinton, though, like, they've had shit about how both Clintons were Machiavellian Satan worshippers who actively murdered people since the 90s.
Well,
and
because
that doesn't exist for Biden.
Well, yeah. Well, because I think your general normie establishment Democrat-y person, your fucking liberals who are uncomfortable with people being snarky about Bill Clinton, it's this like, it's because of all the shit that was said in the 90s that people felt like they had to bat down. So they've overcorrected on Bill Clinton. So now, even when there's clear evidence of Bill Clinton's involvement in shit, it's like you can't admit it, or else, I'm
saying from the Republican perspective of they just like with Hillary Clinton, you had this. Yeah, okay. So the Clinton Chronicles was this crank fucking documentary that came out in 1994 about the Clintons. Like, it's just been around for so goddamn long that you had so much built-in shit where it was just like part of the like national subconscious that like Hillary is a murderer is a thing people, if not outright believe, or like, maybe. Like if Clinton's first wife and child died in a car crash in the like 80s or whatever, and then like his eldest son died of a brain tumor, there would be rumors about all of that being Bill Clinton. It would just naturally, or Hillary Clinton, it would just naturally arise.
All right, I am agreeing with you that I don't think Trump has prosecuted the correct amount of conspiracy theories in order to take down Biden because he respects him too much.
Trump needs to lean into Biden murder his family. That is his path to victory. That's what the Beltway Marlowe is saying about that.
Like, okay, like...
But here's the thing. Like, I also think...
okay, why did he kill his wife and several children?
No, I think what's going to happen is the October surprise is going to be Hunter Biden
it's cute.
Is awesome.
Yeah, what is there to expose about Hunter Biden that we all don't already know?
And you shouldn't vote for Joe Biden because Hunter Biden is this crazy fuck up who did shady deals with Ukraine.
It's already been an October surprise, though.
I know. They're going to revamp it. They're going to repackage it. You're gonna say he's a traitor to this country.
Yeah, no one gives a
whatever.
Shit. Like as Russiagate has also shown, no one cares about that bullshit. But no, I'm just saying, like, you have to literally accuse Joe Biden of murder if you want that energy you had against Hillary. That's how you got to do it.
No, Trump is fucked because there's no way Trump can deliver the actual shit that the people still hanging on to him want him to deliver. There's no way he can deliver the blowing up of the Satan-worshipping pedophile ring, New World Order conspiracy. Like, he can't produce a facsimile of that. So
we need one Ben Garrison comic implying that Joe Biden, like the royal family on Princess Diana, caused his wife and child to die in a car accident. That's what we need. Well, that's what Trump needs.
That's what Trump needs.
Yeah, I'm not saying we need that, but I'm just saying, were I Ben Garrison, I'd get the drawing.
Well, what did you guys think about AOC's minute?
Yeah, I mean, it was like the standard procedural blah, 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 but like also fine, good for her.
I didn't watch it.
She did the roll call and nominated Bernie Sanders. And then people on Twitter, of course, were confused why she would do that. But it's a bit of procedural, so it gets the delegates and whatnot. You know, I don't know. I feel like the people I see online and the people I know who are still attached to the Bernie bro narrative from last time, it's like, oh God, it's like they want it to be a thing so bad. And literally almost every person I know who you would have considered a Bernie bro immediately was like, God damn it. All right. He's getting too normie in this dropping out phase and whatever. There's no like this idea that people have that's very simplistic that any criticism of Biden as a nominee or whatever is out of this evil Bernie bro, like, I'm going to vote third party, blah, blah, blah. Like this whiny stereotype people have. It's like it almost only exists in these people's imaginations now. And they are horny for it to be real. And they keep talking about it. And it's so boring.
I think we should lean into this. We should all vote third party and use this platform to convince other people to vote
we're going to use our massive platform to convince people in swing states specifically. You hear me, Ohio, Florida? Yeah, vote for
Pennsylvania,
us.
I don't know.
You know, vote for us.
Vote for us. Vote for PSL.
Yeah, vote for PSL.
Vote for Green Party. Howie, he's boring to listen to, but you just gotta pull that lever. Vote for NJ Weedman.
There's no way Ed Fortune is still running.
Yes, he is. NJ Weedman is still on. He is running from prison.
That's a way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't be the first. Who else ran?
No one important. We can move on from there. I don't care. It's just a troll to anyone who. It'd be funny if more people actually listen to this.
Like so many things, it would be funny if more people listen to this.
I'm saying that we need to harness our platform to make real change and spoil Joe Biden's chance of being president, and we need to lean into this.
Yeah, we're the
who's with
the
me?
Spoilers.
We're the spoilers. I mean, what are they going to say?
Because none of us vote in a swing state, so we can't personally contribute to this in any real meaningful way. But we can influence other vulnerable people.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 4TN ain't running this time around, at least from what I can see. Yeah, that was fun. There's one time a friend of mine from high school actually managed to get him on the phone.
Who is this?
NJ Weedman. His real name is Ed Fortune.
I thought he was still...
He's still alive, but he's not running for, at least as far as I can tell.
So awesome.
Yeah. And he's, let's see, NJWeedman.com is still a thing. Man, someone hasn't updated this page since 1999.
All right, that's who I think we should officially know.
Yeah, fuck it. Right, let's, recruit NJ Weedman. And I should call him NJ Weedman, not by his slave name. Because he's tried to... Okay, from what I can see, I think he ran for House of Representatives back in 2018, but I don't see anything about a current run. He tried to get his name changed to like NJWeedman.com, and the judge said no. So,
what's his back? His backstory is whack. He's
he's
like in the Marines.
Yeah, I think that was he got injured and claims that it's the only medicine, which is medical's legal in Jersey now. He's just been.
He opposed it.
Oh, did he?
Legalization advocate opposes New Jersey legalization.
Yeah. So anyway, his deal was throughout the late 90s and early 2000s. He just ran as a single issue candidate on the legalized marijuana party, which he started, and he would go to Philly and smoke weed in front of the Liberty Bell on camera and then get arrested, and that was his whole fucking thing. And I don't know, he
should have
has always gotten himself
the Liberty
on
Bell.
the NJ ballot, and there was actually one time in college my freshman year where I remember he managed to get an ad buy on Comedy Central, so that was cool.
He should have used the Liberty Bell as a bong.
Yeah, mostly he just would smoke, and then the cop would show up and go, "You can't do that."
Oh yeah.
And then he would blow smoke in the cop's face, and then he would get arrested. And that was him. In high school, I had some friends who allegedly managed to just kind of Google around for him because it was back when, like, anyone could be findable on the internet because they didn't know to not be findable on the internet, and found his landline phone number and called him, and he answered, and they're like, "Is this NJ Weedman?" And he said, "Yes. What do you want?" And they said, "Oh, what are you doing right now?" And he says, "Smoking weed." And they say, "Cool." And then they hung up. That's apparently the story.
It's a good story.
Yeah. He just... Oh, no, yeah, it wasn't even a medical thing. No, he was Rastafari, and he claimed it was against his First Amendment rights. Yeah, he was a guy. I mean, he still was alive, but...
All right.
He was a guy, but he still is alive. Vote for him.
Yeah, recruit Ed. We're going to have a campaign, recruit Ed. He's the only person who can put this country back, as his single issue is becoming increasingly a non-issue as time marches on.
I
feel like...
I just think it's very silly for us to even talk about elections and voting.
Yeah, the only candidate I endorse is just play Fall Guys. All you need to do.
Yeah. Play Fall Guys and do your best to help my premonition come true that Trump will be gravely injured at the very least in a freak accident, fall down the stairs. It's coming.
Yeah, aid Bunny in
we had
74 Trump
7 days.
Accident.
Yeah, we got 77 days, universe, to make this happen. Allow it to happen.
Yeah,
you should go to
you
Catwoman.
Really are barely riding that line, aren't you?
I mean, if I The Secret it, does that count?
I don't know.
You should go to Catland and sponsor witching.
Aren't TikTok witches hexing the moon? What is that?
Oh my gosh, this is old news. But yeah,
I know it's old news, but I didn't care at the time.
A bunch of little young witches on TikTok, witch talk, if you will, did declare,
which is outlawed now.
Did
right?
declare that they were hexing the moon. I'm still not sure because they felt like it, basically. There was some convoluted, like, Tumblr reasoning about the moon.
Like a Majora's Mask thing? Would the moon crash into the earth or some shit?
I wish it was that.
Into the White House.
You need to awaken the four giants of old.
Yeah. The old ones need to rise from deep beneath the sea. No, they weren't thinking that cosmically.
No, that seems very concrete and not really abstract. I don't know. Was the moon big racist?
Yeah, it was very unclear, and the witches themselves couldn't seem to agree why they were doing it exactly.
Yeah.
So, and it mostly got the attention of other, let me tell you, the self-seriousness of online witches is, boy, you'd think these people would have a sense of humor.
Oh, yeah, no, they don't.
They don't. Basically, I think the implication was that the waxing and waning of the moon represents kind of like the flow of things being feast and famine. But why the fuck do we have to have a famine time? Why do we have to have a lean time? Fuck that. Fuck the moon. We're going to exit.
I see.
Peace and justice for all.
So they were murdering a god in order to make the harvest better?
Not to make the harvest better, to essentially remove the harvest as even existing, as a thing that's necessary.
Yeah, it's just kind of rewinding the clock on the whole Persephone being kidnapped deal.
I'm sure some of them were doing precisely that. I think more a return to a primordial chaos energy, a time before there was a lack energy, these kinds of ideas.
See, I can empathize with that because I too hold a great suspicion, not over the moon. I have a great suspicion of clouds since at least my third acid trip. I just don't trust them. They seem to be everywhere and nowhere. And I've written about them while on acid. And I still maintain that they should not be trusted.
I mean, I wouldn't trust a cloud if it, approached me.
I remember being really disappointed as a child when I was explained that no, actually, clouds don't have any texture. That's just like fog, and it doesn't matter. Yeah. I was like, okay. Oh, well.
So if we did away with clouds, like...
This conversation has just gone off the fucking rails.
Has it?
What? You don't want to talk about what kind of cloud textures you'd like to grab? Because I've got a few in mind.
I can recite several stanzas of Lewis Carroll's The Walrus and the Carpenter. It's actually relevant to this, sort of, except it's about sand on the beach. But, yeah, I guess that's where we're at right now.
That's where we're all at.
We're waiting.
Yeah.
The Walrus and the Carpenter walked hand in hand. They wept like anything to see such quantities of sand. If 7 maids with 7 mops swept for half a year, do you think, said the Carpenter, that they could get it clear? I doubt it, said the Walrus, and he shed a bitter tear. That's just what this entire conversation reminded me of.
Being sad over something fucking stupid?
Yeah, I think Lewis Carroll included it as a absurdist thing that doesn't actually matter.
Lewis Carroll, RLP.
Yeah, also pedophile. Yeah.
No, RLP is my new real life pedophile.
Yeah.
Wait. I like it. I want to promote that. RLP.
I mean, did he ever fuck children? I don't know. Did he definitely erotically draw children?
Exactly.
Yes.
We're playing it fast and loose with these accusations. That's a Pinko Commie Slutz fucking promise, okay?
Well, so long as we get fucking Biden killed his family going, because I was pretty excited for that.
All I've ever wanted to do is manufacture rumor conspiracy theories and the like. So
this is your platform for it.
Biden killed his family is a pretty good one.
I would like to add a supernatural element to the Biden killed his family one. I say Biden, growing up, you know how there's these local urban legends like the Jersey Devil? Creatures of this nature? Well, I feel like...
I'm in a QAnon group on Facebook. I could start this rumor.
Yeah. Let's.
I have an anonymous account on the QAnon. Yeah, I never.
We're gonna count down 72 hours until Trump retweets.
Hell yeah! Oh, that would be how I would feel a little bad.
All right, yeah, I'll try it out. We'll see what happens.
So, Biden, as a young street tough, comes across a Jersey Devil type, a chupacabra-esque creature, but native to Scranton.
A Wendigo?
Yeah, a Wendigo.
Oh, what's that one that's ugly and cries?
Oh gosh, there's so many.
Okay, but what about El Cuco?
They're all related. They have a convention.
that's the Democratic.
That's what it should be. It's all cryptids.
El Cuco, the Jersey Devil,
the Mothman,
Slenderman, and Slenderman.
Squonk. That's what I was thinking of.
And then Alan Dershowitz is there just as himself.
He's just hanging out. Oh boy. And then the ghosts of many RLPs are sort of just in the midst because they're hoping Epstein's ghost will be there. And, because he's running some kind of astral trafficking scheme. And that's what these witches need to be worried about. The trafficking that Jeffrey Epstein's spirit is trying to do in other dimensions.
Like they could be worried about other things.
Yeah, they should be hexing and cursing, I don't know, Donald Trump and other people directly. If that's what you want to do, hex and curse and whatever, it's a waste of your time. Okay? What you want to do...
Left-hand path, best-hand path, baby.
Look, oh no, I'm totally for the left-hand path. I just think it's a distraction to get caught up in hexing and cursing. Look, anybody out there curious, here's how you curse someone. Print out their picture and then pee on it. There you go. That is literally half of the spells. So, some version of that.
You heard it here first.
I will. I might cut this part out, but my father did in fact ask my witch uncle about how he might curse a boss of his. And it did involve something in that area. And I'm pretty sure my dad did it.
And that is ancient indigenous Greek magic. So,
yeah.
Well,
actually, he got it from my mom's brother. So it's
Canadian?
It's Canadian Celtic Reconstructionism. But yeah, so if you want to curse someone, if you're, just pee on a picture, then rip it up, or you know what? If you can somehow print it out on something flushable, there you go. Just use it, flush it. There you go. You've cursed them. Curses, I don't think. Let's say it's all real. I don't think curses can even be very powerful. The conflicting intentions. It's too much. You got to be specific, and you got to just hope that the person fulfills a premonition you have about them, like I have with Donald Trump, that he's going to fall down these fucking stairs.
Have you peed on Donald Trump's picture yet?
No, I'm actually like...
that's why it hasn't come true.
You know what? Now I feel bad. I haven't done everything I could. I vow to you, listeners, by next week's episode, I will have peed.
For the premium, we're gonna have the video for the 2 Patreons,
which is almost like we're assaulting them in a weird way.
You gave us money, we give you pee tape.
Yeah, that
Donald Trump pee tape. That's what it actually meant in the dossier.
It was, oh my gosh, because they did basically release that they know alternate dimensions are real. So they've got this intel from the future, from an alternate dimension that's somewhat in the future. The P tape is actually just tapes of all the witches getting hot because they've heard this podcast and peeing on Donald Trump's portraits. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Do you think anybody...
Did Marlo fall?
No, I'm here. I'm respectfully letting Bunny talk about peeing on things.
Yeah.
To mark her territory and cast taxes.
Do you think... I don't think a single Democrat has done their work of peeing on a photo of Donald Trump for a curse.
I'm pretty sure that the ginger...
I think a bunch of fucking cringe liberals have like a Donald Trump taped to the urinal and whatever the fuck.
Probably.
Yeah, no, actually that's cliche, really. Having toilet paper of your political enemy. I remember that shit getting sold during the book.
I know somebody that had Hillary toilet paper.
That's common as fuck. It's basic.
But you're not supposed to keep it around. It's something that you have to like desecrate and destroy.
With the toilet paper.
But if you continue to have so much,
eventually you'll use the roll up.
Yeah, but then your intention is way watered down.
The curse is completed when the roll is gone. The long-term curse.
That's a decent long-term curse.
Yeah, no. Which shit is basic? That's just shit they sold off Jib Jab in the fucking 2003. Does anyone? No one remembers Jib Jab?
I do remember Jib Jab.
It was a Jib Jab reference. Yeah.
Jib Jab, sponsor us.
Did anybody do the reading?
Brave New World.
I finished Brave New World today. I finished it today. Of course, after all of the, reminders to yourself that you would absolutely read through it.
Yeah. Other things come up.
Don't have time for Darwin Bonaparte.
Okay, so my other favorite name that I decided is Benito Hoover.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God! No, is there a character named Jesus Christ? Because it wouldn't surprise me. Or wait, no, Jesus Hitler.
Well, Jesus is somebody that the savages worship as an ancient forgotten thing known as religion. Yeah. But yeah, Benito Hoover is a pretty big character, and I think you need to write another side story of Benito Hoover.
Benito Hoover, Darwin Bonaparte. What are they up to, Marlo?
The two of them.
He's the one who actually read it.
You're the one who promised fan fiction.
A fan fiction of the two of one of them.
Yeah, but I don't remember doing that. So
it's on tape.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It's in last week's episode.
Darwin Bonaparte. Yeah, I am going to write fan fiction about Darwin Bonaparte. I don't even know who this person is. It'll be like when that dude wrote the thing about Rosencrantz and Guildenstern or whatever the fuck. Yeah, and if I listened to this fucking podcast, maybe I would know that. But I got shit to do.
Oh boy, Marlo, you know what? You just...
Well, reading this book has brought me down a real dystopian path. And I've watched 10 dystopian movies though. I watched Brazil.
Fun.
Watched WALL-E.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful.
Watched Children of Men again.
Epic.
Just got done watching Turbo Kid.
Oh, delightful.
Yeah, I'm just hitting. I want to do Clockwork Orange. I mean, that's a classic dystopia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate. I just call me crazy. I hate the rape at the beginning.
Yeah, and I hate all the goofy shit. I just don't care about this universe.
The book is. Not to be all literary fuck, but the book is so much more fun than
if it is. Movie. Yeah, I mean, I've only read the Wikipedia summary of the book. I've never actually read the book, and also, obviously, I've seen the movie. Yeah, I don't know. It's just they're getting drunk at a milk bar, and I'm not sure why I should care.
Because in post-apocalyptic world, that's what they drink.
Yeah,
that's weird and different.
Yeah, no, and everything about it, it's just they dress kind of dumb. That's stupid.
Well, the whole thing was language. It was written in a foreign language. That and it was a mixture of Gypsy, Russian, English words thrown in, and you had to figure it out based on context clues what the fuck they were talking about.
No.
And that was fun.
Yeah. I don't know. Game of Thrones has a different language. I'm not sure why.
Was the entire book written in that language?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the last one, the one that was never published. It's
the last tome.
It's completely in Dothraki.
What other dystopian universe? Now I gotta watch Minority Report.
I would legitimately suggest just reading the short story of Minority Report because it's actually kind of cool, and it's a short story, and it'll take you all 20 minutes. Fuck. I had a thing I was thinking for this, but now it's lost to me. Oh, the 1984, the movie. When was that made? The main 1984 movie. That's actually kind of fun and a classic. Also bring us over to another thing. I'll count it because it's literally post-apocalypse. Would be the Kirk Cameron Left Behind movies.
Oh, that's what we should read.
Oh yeah, no, I'd actually literally be down for that, and I mean it this time.
Yeah. The Left Behind series.
1984, the movie came out in 1984, the year.
Gross.
Yeah, they would definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I would if I was. I'm assuming the BBC did this. Is somehow responsible for this. Actually, no. It looks like they're not. But yeah, it's a British movie. I remember it's actually kind of legit.
We're in the middle of Bird Box with Sandra Bullock.
How's that?
2000s. It's good. It's like if you look at things, then they'll tell you to commit suicide. No, it's 2018.
Yeah, I know. I remember when it came out and watching the red letter media and them hating it.
Yeah, it's like it's interesting because you gotta like blindfold yourself to go anywhere. John Malkovich is an asshole in it. I don't know. I'm like a half hour in. I gotta finish it. The explaining the world is a little clunky, and the ensemble cast is forced. But that's general.
Kind of the old Netflix algorithm formula, but
the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, I've not bothered to watch the second season, even though I've convinced myself I don't hate the first season. You know, shit to do. But that shit can definitely include reading through Left Behind because from what I know, those books are wacky.
Yeah.
From what I know, the last book actually solves the conundrum that was put at Jesus by the, what's the one that's not a Pharisee? It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, someone challenged Jesus that, like, if we have everlasting life after we die, then let's say I'm married to a lady and she dies, and so I remarry, but then we die. Like, who am I married to in the afterlife?
And there's no marriage.
Right, that was Jesus' solution. But in the last book of Left Behind, from what I know, the solution is, but he's got 2 wives now, so that's cool.
I think everybody you married, then you're forced into a weird polyamorous situation in the afterlife.
I think that you get your own planet where your spirit children live. The Mormon reference.
Mormons.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Left Behind books. Yeah, we could do that. I do want to try doing a review episode of Wasp Network. I think it's compelling enough, but also has flaws to criticize, and it's a communist theme.
Okay. I'm down.
I even wrote notes for myself, but they're in the Yiddish alphabet, and I haven't really bothered to look at what I wrote. Because when I'm drunk, I try and force myself to practice the Yiddish alphabet. But yeah, no, I think it's worth watching.
I'm down. And now I'm like, how many Left Behind books?
There's several Left Behind books.
Oh, geez. There's 16.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we're committing ourselves.
I'm into it. Oh, my God. They've got such great subtitles.
Yeah, no. The last one is in heaven. Yeah, no, that series drug out for a while.
Oh, man. I'm like super excited. What if we read them and it converts us?
Then this podcast takes
a weird turn.
I've read enough chick tracks on acid that I'm super not worried about that. I've been so immersed in just fucking evangelical lore as a weird interest of mine. I just don't think that I'll ever actually care enough about it as a not abstract but like real way of viewing the world.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's actually, we go out on Trump just basically said straight up, yeah, Israel, the evangelicals, they're more into Israel than even the Jews.
Yeah, how about that?
It's true.
He just, oh gosh.
It's true.
Well, you know what? I'm not worried because guess what? I read Ayn Rand completely unsuspecting. Didn't know. I thought it was going to be about mythology.
Those are some unwatchable fucking movies.
Oh, yeah. And the books are not good. But I thought they were going to be about actual Atlas.
Fun fact, there was actually a Left Behind real-time strategy game in the, I want to say early to mid 2000s. It was called Left Behind Tribulation Forces. I never played it, but all the reviews of it were it wasn't a very good real-time strategy game, and then all the Christians had problems with the violence, so just appealed to no one. But it did exist. You got to control the forces of God against the Antichrist.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm excited. I didn't know how deep the Left Behind series was.
Oh, no, it's a very long series.
Yeah, let me see here. So there's the main series, and then there's some prequel sequel situation. So it's almost like approaching Star Wars. Which way do you watch it? As it came out, or in the?
I mean, just the main series. We're not going insane on this. The option 2 is to just watch the Kirk Cameron films.
We of course have to watch the Kirk Cameron films.
Mixed reviews. I like them, but I can understand why you wouldn't.
It also sounds like a premium thing.
Anyway, also Wasp Network. It's one movie, and it's communism. And I think we could do a thing with that.
All right, guys. I'm excited. We're gonna become a Left Behind podcast.
Yeah.
So
we'll start a sub-series called. I'm sure there's already.
We'll start a sub-series called Right Ahead. The Left Behind
I see what you did there.
Yeah, okay. We you know what? I gotta go to bed, guys.
The Left Behind Slutz.
Yeah. They'd love it. The Left Behind hose. That's good. Anyway, guys, maybe we may or may not read something or watch something for next week that we'll talk about. We'll see. Sure.
If history is any indication, Marlo won't do it.
And even if he does, he'll be grumpy about it. So.
Oh no! I'd be excited to read the Left Behind series. I never have, and it honestly should be a thing that I should know.
I think it might be super funny.
It seems like Animorphs, honestly.
And then if it's like at all true, we'll be like prepared. So.
Seems like Animorphs, but with God.
Yeah.
And less transforming into animals.
I love it. I guess what remains to be seen. There might be some transforming into animals in the Left Behind series. We'll see. All right.
Bye.
Welcome, Cryptozoology 101. I'm Professor Fun-A-Lot, and you've come to talk about the Loch Ness Monster. Everybody wants to. But its study belongs to the humblest catalogs of unknown truth. You can order on the internet its front left tooth. You could read my dissertation on a fin with a hoof. Then we don't discuss it if there's already proof. Come on, put away the great textbook with with its Yeti ear and almost and Bigfoot. All this input you should have got on your prereq. Scholarly pretext, check it for defects. Better we devote our time as a class to discovering the meaning of the creature at last. To the monster, is it real? I don't know. It's a Tennessee stiff-legged fainting go.
Must be the stuff of folklore and magic. So possibly tragic. I believe the pig can take wing, but the scarecrow is such an impossible thing.
What's the deterrent? Your mythology's current. Some seen it up close and those videos weren't abhorrent. Forgeries either at all. But the scarecrow, I must insist, is forestalled by any measure of your common sense. And I wouldn't think that I would even have to dispense this info, that this thing is just made up. Scarecrow, something somebody pulled out of his butt. What? No, wait a minute, we all agree that the skunk ape and the Jersey Devil run free. Don't try to test me in the Monterey Bay Bobo, so really become a cliche. At the Mongolian death worm in my house, right next to Squonk and the aqueous now. Chupacabras that bounce, although they can't. Unseizury midgets that aren't text stand.
I'm the cryptozookeeper, true believer, unicorn chasing, centaur seeker. I'll accept what I cannot see, but the fading gold is too much for me. I'm the myth truster, when facts are like a luster, but myotonia congenita is too much, sir. I'll accept what I cannot see, but not the fainting G-O-A-T.
Go back in time, find Scully and Mulder. Don't ask, just grab their zoology folder, then bring it back to me now. If I'm still around, I might be mingling with more people underground. You're up in the sky on a hippogriff, flying through this abyss, it's in my syllabus. I'm instilling this knowledge in noggins. Imaginary animals coming and clogging your mental acuity like the web of a Nancy. Now and in perpetuity, cogitate fancily. Figure this thing out, then sort it and keep it. It'll be on the final like Bo Peep on Sheep Dip, which she would have been on if she'd been real. She lived up in the meadow, wasn't that genteel, I feel. In addition, since her tale's untrue, girl must have been attendant to the scarecrow too.
Must be the stuff of folklore and magic. So possibly tragic. I believe a pig can take wing, but a scarecrow is such an impossible thing. I'm the cryptozookeeper, true believer, unicorn chasing, centaur seeker. I'll accept what I cannot see, but the fading gold is too much for me. I'm the myth truster, when facts are like a luster, but myotonia congenita is too much, sir. I'll accept what I cannot see, but not the fainting G-O-A-T.